think are you a fan of Cybertrucks or no?
Mm.
Okay,
They
I
look like
get it.
skateboard ramps.
There's a time and a place. I'll say that.
I don't fully buy into the electric vehicle thing because like if the grid were to shit itself, man, like what do you do? Like you're screwed, you know? Like there's no way I could ever trust in something like that until it's proven to go more than 500 miles, you know?
Could you imagine if they had sold like something on the back of like a Cybertruck, like, oh, and then we got like a little 10-horse Jenny on the back of that thing. So if it ever dies,
Hey, you say that. You say that, but I saw a video on Instagram where this dude was sitting in traffic in I don't remember if it was a Cybertruck or like one of the Tesla vehicles, right? But he had a freaking like a generator on the back, just running, dude, recharging his shit in traffic.
I wonder if someone's LS swapped one already.
Yeah, dude, this dude made a whole freaking trophy truck out of a Cybertruck.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's just a shell. It's just a shell.
That whistling diesel guy, didn't he like rally out one of those things?
Yeah, but he didn't really do anything to it. He just like slammed it all around.
Yeah, he just jumped the shit out of it.
This dude was literally like fully built out Cybertruck that ran off on a diesel engine.
Dude, if they were more capable, man, like I'd think about it. But it's so exclusive to get one right now. Like they're just the hype's all there. Everybody's returning them. Dude, I saw one on Craigslist the other day. Like somebody's already selling one on. It's like, dude, you got to Craigslist? Like
People
already?
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace.
Wait, hold on. You still go on Craigslist?
Oh, dude, yeah, all the time.
Dude, I don't think I've been on Craigslist since like 2015.
Yeah, since that guy got murdered.
Some dude got murdered on Craigslist?
Yeah, dude. Did you not hear about the story of the Craigslist killer?
What?
Yeah, dude. A dude would fucking go around, meet people on Craigslist saying that he was selling shit or he's going to buy something, and he fucking murder the person.
Never heard of this.
Yeah, dude. Look that shit up, man. The fucking Craigslist killer.
When did this happen?
Oh, God. This is 10 years ago? Yeah, right around like 2015 area time.
Up in your neck of the woods, or
I don't remember where it was, but it was a big deal, man.
If I had to put money on it, it'd be California.
It is on Craigslist. Look at
that. Dude, is there an app?
Oh my God.
20 grand?
Dude.
They're not even that much.
Huh? Well, it's because you can't get them. Oh no.
So it's like the whole PS5 thing where the PS5 is $500, but hey, I'm gonna sell you this one for $800.
Bro, I wouldn't even get a Tesla right truck though, bro. Those Tesla like plaid with the dual motors or whatever, like I've heard those are pretty nasty. Actually, a guy that owns the Mexican joint right around here has got one. And dude, that sucker, when he opens the doors on that and it just freaking going that sucker. Oh yeah, dude. They like going up like wings.
I think the concept is cool, right? I think it's cool to have something other than like a liquid material running your vehicle. I think that's cool. I don't buy into like that's where we go in the future. Like I would rather fly a freaking gas powered drone around than riding a Cybertruck. And the Cybertruck is not cool looking. It is probably the dumbest looking shit I've ever seen.
I told you, dude. It looks like a fucking skateboard ramp.
Have you? Dude,
it reminds me of fucking El Camino.
Yeah,
just like that like a 4-year-old drew, bro.
It looks like 1998 graphics on a video game.
Yep. It's a Minecraft truck. That's what it is.
Dude.
Minecraft truck.
It's a fucking Minecraft truck,
some fucking square wheels on that motherfucker. It's electric, bro. It's electric.
Just turn off the radio, babe.
I just don't like the. I don't like the limitations, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm still not hooking that fucker up to a trailer and towing with it or whatever. You know,
but you can have that argument. You could have the argument that the gas powered shit has a limitation too, but it's not the same because I can fill my truck up in 15 minutes max if the pump is slow. and that thing's got to take what, like fucking 6 hours to charge.
Yeah, and the thing is, you gotta.
Here's the other problem that we have up here in Minnesota, wintertime, right? You got to have heat. Well, heat generates from a motor. When you don't have a motor, you have to generate your own heat. So our electric cars up here, people up here, they normally on an electric car, they're only getting like 300 miles max. And when they turn that heat on, they are their power, their battery literally goes to half battery by the time they get to work, driving like 20 minutes.
So okay, that's the other thing, dude. Like if you commute, like I was listening to Joe Rogan. He was talking about like the Austin, Texas traffic versus the LA traffic, and he was like, "Man, I've sat in traffic like trying to go from wherever in the morning or in the evening." He's like, "I'm sitting in that shit for 2 hours." So imagine if you drove an hour right to your work, sat in traffic for 2, and then you have to drive back, and it's the same scenario. Like you're fucking running on 3% or something like that, pulling in your driveway.
Yeah, you're literally risking it every day. About that point.
That's an hour drive to work. Like that's fucking nuts.
I saw some like workplaces are offering charging stations, but they dock it from your paycheck. So you have to like you get a card,
be free?
Dude. Yeah, you get a card and like you scan your card or whatever to like check in, and then when you check out, like unplug your fucking car, it shows the amount of wattage you use to charge your car, and they take it out of your paycheck, dude.
That's so fucked, man. Whatever happened to like just sending avoided collections or something, like they're like, oh, we're gonna garnish your wages, boy.
Oh man,
I mean that's
wild.
That's your fault for getting a fucking electric car. Yeah. And the best part is some of these people, they work at like natural resource fucking like institutions and like electrical companies.
Check this shit out. We got fucking Cybertrucks out the ass here. And where am I?
Well, because
I'm in oil and gas fucking capital, bro.
Yeah, but
there's company men that work the rig that have a Cybertruck.
Is Tesla's headquarters out of Texas
Austin.
now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Austin.
That's probably why. And they're probably getting a hell of a cut or a deal if they promote it. So if you see a big oil rig, big shot, rolling around in a Cybertruck, it's sending off the message like, hey, that guy works for natural resources, but he's using clean resources. It's all a fucking ploy, dude. Like,
yeah, I guess you.
They probably offered that thing like at cost to him.
Yeah.
And
one thing I did see, speaking of natural resources, is Chevron.
Yeah.
Their headquarters is in California, and they're moving that shit to Houston.
That's good for you.
Oh, that's great for the state of Texas. I mean, even better for the city of Houston.
That's huge.
But they are very upset with how the Democrats were just shoving shit down their throat, just screwing them out of taxes, way that they basically control their people, or the way that their the environment is set up around like their campus, that they had enough of it, bro, that they were like, I'm out. Like, we're pulling this whole fucking thing out of California and we're putting it in Houston.
I'm surprised they lasted that long, to be honest, with all the shit been going on.
And that blew my mind that an oil and gas, like a major oil and gas company's headquarters was in Cali.
That's like, I'm even shocked at some firearm companies, dude. They're still based out of California, like Surefire making one of the better suppressors on the market. It's in California.
Why is that though? Like, okay, so companies that you can literally see are hard right.
Yep.
Because of the things that they make. Why are they in like such a liberal state?
I think Surefire would make sense because they have a lot of military contracts, especially with the Marine Corps. So being there in California, it's a lot easier for shipping. And probably national wide, like getting to the ocean, Dude, I haven't understood why a lot of those bigger companies are in not just California, but liberal states, dude. Like a lot of gun companies started in Connecticut, which is freaking vastly liberal.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's just weird to me that you would like try to promote in that state where you're probably going to fail, man.
Well, that's why a lot of them.
And I'm not saying their company's going to fail. I'm just saying that the aspect of like trying to flip the script,
They there's a lot of companies that are leaving, dude, and going to very pro-right or very pro-business states. Like Smith & Wesson moved to a new plant, I think in Tennessee. And there's another one, too, that moved to Missouri. A lot of them moved to Texas. Nighthawk moved to Alabama.
Speaking of gun companies in Texas, I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an S, and I had never heard of it before. It's like Static or Stacco or Staccato, dude. What is that? I've never heard of that.
Okay, so Staccato.
Are they old or are they new?
No, they've been around the block. Here's the problem I have with Staccato.
I've never heard of them.
Staccato used to be called a company called STI.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Okay, so they used to be called STI, and they're out of Georgetown, Texas. They came out with a pistol line called the Staccato. It was the new 2011s that they come out with, and they were a universal, because the original STIs were more for competition shooting. They never made a compact or an all-around gun. It was mainly for like 3-gun or competition like IDPA and blah blah blah. But now they started making these universal guns, and I think it was a ploy, dude, to get in with, because those guns are now used by the Texas Rangers. And
oh, no shit.
Yes. So I think it was, they said, hey, we want to do business, but like you guys need to be more of a professional company than just competition. Like, we don't want competition guns, we want self-defense guns. So they changed their name from STI to Staccato, and now all their guns are Staccatos, but they're different Staccatos, like Staccato P, Staccato X.
Okay, that's why I haven't heard of them. Yeah. I've heard of STI. I didn't know that whole thing happened.
So like the people that know about Staccato, like myself, I don't look at Staccato. I look at like, that's fucking STI. And then there's the people that are like yourself that are just discovering about Staccato, that you're like, oh, dude, Staccato's sick, man. Like,
I don't think they're sick. The thing that struck me, I don't even remember where I saw it. It was just like Texas made, and I was like, what the fuck is this? You know?
They're good guns. I've shot a bunch of them. I will say the quality from going from STI to Staccato, because that was the other thing. STI was a custom shop. The guns were made to order, so all the 2011s and 1911s from them are hand fit. So they take hours and hours of work with a gunsmith that just sits there and he hand files stuff to where it finally fits. Because when you hand fit something, you can get it tighter than you can get it with a machine.
So they're expensive as shit.
Yes. So like the STI that I was going to buy in the time when I was like huge into 3-gun, and I was like going all out, that was going to be about $4,000 to $5,000 just for that pistol.
I'm good. I don't need that.
Yeah, and STIs or Staccatos now, low end, you can get a 4-inch one for like $2,700 is the lowest, and you can get all the way up to like
just the gun, no optic.
That's just the gun, no optic. It comes with 2 mags and a soft case. And I mean, dude, that's not as bad as like Nighthawk and Atlas Gunworks. Both great companies. Shot both those guns. They're fantastic. I mean, they'll stack dimes, dude, at 25 yards all day. But
really,
those guns can get up to anywhere between $4,000 to $8,000, depending on what you want. So those are the guns, though, for people that have money who can't shoot for shit, and they need a gun that's like, hey, I need a gun that's going to help me out. And it's like, cool, here's this $8,000 Nighthawk. It's like, great. And then you start shooting it, and you got like groups like this at 25 yards. Like, yep, that's what I needed. That's where you
I don't give a fuck about that.
It's the gun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a decent shot, so I'm like, I don't really need that. Do I want that? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm also not going to drop $8,000 on a pistol that I'll shoot every now and then. It's like,
that's fucking stupid.
You can. There's the door, buddy.
So,
you know what? Jeff, you had a question that you wanted to talk about calibers.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting lost in these. I don't know, man. I'm not, dude. I like the way Staccatos look, man, but I'm a freaking 1911 guy. I like 1911s.
I love my 1911.
I'm a 1911 whore.
Yeah, so they look sick, man. And the thing is, they're what's like cool right now, man. Like, it's not Are there any better than any other? I mean, they're nice, quality's there, you know. But it's just like they're cool right now. So it's like, especially like I think it's like the Staccato X or something like XC or something. It's like their comp Staccato or whatever. So like the flared magwell. It's got like a ported slide, ported barrel. I mean, it's badass, man. But you're definitely paying, I think, a lot, you know. But I mean, if you really think about it, honestly, if you buy anything like a SIG or a Glock or whatever to buy like a ported slide, anyways, I mean,
dude, did you see that? Did you see that? That gun that Chad Ribishaw gave Marcus Luttrell?
No, I didn't watch it. I just listened.
From Smith & Wesson. I don't even know what pistol it was, but the thing looks sick.
It's probably their.
He didn't even say like what it was.
It's probably their new line of guns that they came out with. I actually want to get it. It's a standard 2.0, but it's a 2.0.
Okay, yeah, he did say something about 2.0 something.
Yeah, it's a 2.0 metal comp. They're compensated barrels, and they added more slide serrations on it. They look sweet, and I saw a couple people shooting them already, and they're the beat. Dude, I love, like, I like Glock and I love Smith & Wesson, but when it comes to quality and the thing I love about Smith & Wesson is when I became certified to be an armorer through them, they were like telling us about their company and stuff, and I knew a lot about Smith & Wesson and like the history, but what I didn't know is they used to like outsource a lot of stuff like overseas for parts, and they're like, yeah, we're no longer doing that. Everything is 100% American made in-house.
That's badass.
So like everything, the polymer injection, the machining, all the parts, the assembly, everything's in-house in America.
Dude, I'll tell you that like 10 mil that I just bought, because I just bought the 2.0 and the 10 mil. Dude, that thing is like quality wise, like the feel like in hand is better than any Glock or any SIG that I put in my hands. Like,
it's just the first time you grabbed a woman.
Yeah, dude, just bare stock. I mean, we're talking about a bare stock pistol, man. Dude. Like that's the best in hand feel, I think, for me out of all. Like,
I'm not ever letting this go.
Yeah,
no, dude,
sleeping with it.
I'm going to the grave with this.
Poop with it.
In fact, we're getting married in the fall.
He's eating with one hand so that he can still hold it.
I just go outside just so I can carry it, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm outside in the front yard, put it in the chest rig. All right, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I had to learn to write left-handed because I can't use my right hand anymore. My gun's always in it.
Yeah, that's so funny. I can't fly anymore, guys. I got my gun with me at all times, you know.
Yeah, TSA does not know I have this thing on me right now.
Yeah, I done keister that thing all the way here.
Dude, could you imagine like sitting next to somebody on the plane and you just like whisper to him like, no, you just like whisper to him like, I didn't get my pistol.
Immediately you're just like looking over like,
could you imagine just looking at somebody like the person next to you and be like, they forgot to get my pistol.
Be like, yeah, is this your first time flying? Be like,
lift your shirt up like, it's right here, guys. Don't worry, we're safe.
Is this your first time flying? Yep, and it's my last. Everybody get down.
Yeah, it's about to go down.
You stand up. Don't worry, I'm the air marshal. 2 felonies right there, right? Just back to back.
You're done.
If you get the gun on the plane, you might as well just go big, man, and figure was it impersonating a federal agent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't want to go to jail for 20. I wanted to go for life. Yeah, I wanted to go to life.
Yeah, I made a goal here. Goal.
It's funny, like you talk about that because, like, when I went to the Metallica concert back to back this weekend, the security nowadays getting into a concert is a fucking joke. You used to walk through, like, I still walk through a metal detector, right? But they must have tweaked it to where it'll pick up certain metals because, like, I still have my necklace on. I still have my belt, and I think
I'm pretty sure it's like heavy, thick metals that they're worried about.
Yeah,
like steel.
It's got to be something because I walked through and like I just held my keys in my wallet and like or whatever I had in my hands, And she's like, yeah, just hold that to your chest like this. I'm like, okay. And I had my watch on just like this. And I walked through the metal detector and nothing went off. So then I joked with my buddy. I'm like, good thing they didn't get my pistol. And I like walked in and he's like, dude, that thing didn't even go off. I wonder if you could have. And I'm like, maybe. I don't fucking know. And then we walked into US Bank Stadium and I like looked around. I'm like, God, it's like a fucking sniper's paradise in here.
You're so demented, bro. You are so demented. You know the best way to like I mean, obviously they're gonna probably pat you down and shit, but the best way to slip in your knife?
I didn't even bring that, but no.
No, dude, you just put it right behind your belt buckle.
I put it in right where
your button meets the little, crease.
Yeah.
You put your belt buckle right there, and you put your knife right behind your belt buckle.
Smart.
So when they're like beep, 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 it's like, oh, it's my belt buckle, dude.
That's smart. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you're printing like a motherfucker, but
you could just tell them like, hey, I got a steel, dude. I got a steel thing, boy.
Yeah, I actually had surgery. Yeah, I had permanent Hims surgery. All right,
dude, it's a prosthetic down there, bro.
It's Blue Chew 100% of the time. Okay.
Every day's a workout with a 6-pound python in your pants. Okay.
No, I've done that. I've done that actually several times, and they've like when I go to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, because they're crazy there about it. But I remember we did the EDC. I told you I don't really carry a knife anymore, but I would literally put it right in my jeans to where it's like against your skin, basically, but right behind your belt buckle, and never once did it go off.
I wish there was a way though, like you could still like. This is gonna sound horrible. You could still bring a firearm to like a venue and like pick it up and drop it off or something, because Minneapolis, for example, we parked on the second day way far away down by the Target Center and walked to the US Bank Stadium. And dude, that neighborhood around the fucking Target Center is the ghetto.
Yeah.
And luckily, when we were walking around, like there was still a lot of people in Metallica shirts. So like we were amongst a lot of people that would have helped us out. And when we left the show, we stuck with the crowd. But dude, I just kept sitting there thinking, I've got a hell of a sprint to get to my truck and get to my pistol. Like if shit really hits fan.
But
and then my
I feel
buddy,
like they should allow you to do that. Like if you literally have your CHL, like I don't understand why I'm not allowed to bring that in there whenever I took a test and qualified.
Well,
a lot of
that has to do with Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. He got shot when he was on stage from a guy that brought in a gun to a venue.
Anybody can fucking shoot you.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
matter if you're performing or not.
Can.
Yeah,
but that was like the implication of stopping bringing firearms into events like that. That was the start of it, and then
I guess.
And then while we were leaving, my like literally left the parking lot, and my buddy left before me, and all of a sudden he's like, he like calls me. I'm like, are you lost already? And he's like, dude, did you hear that? I'm like, hear what? He's like, there's already fucking gunshots. And I'm like, dude, that's like the fucking Minneapolis fucking song of the people down here, dude. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, dude, there was fucking gunshots. And I honestly thought it was you. I'm like, yeah, because I'm gonna open fire my fucking gun down in Minneapolis. I'm like, bro, I got better shit to do than get involved in this fucking
calm
city.
down there, Kyle Rittenhouse.
Like, I've got better shit to do than fucking crack off some shots down in downtown Minneapolis. Get fucked. Jesus Christ.
Dude, my wife was like I had my like SIG out the other day, and I just put that red dot on there, and she's like, I was like, hey, so there's a couple more things I want to get for this, and she's like, well, what else do you want to get for it? And I want to get like a Wilson Combat grip, and then I want to get a gas pedal for it. And she's like, how much money are you gonna put in it? Why don't you just buy another gun? And I was like, all right.
I was like, say less,
babe.
I already bought the gas pedal, so are you saying I can still buy a gun too?
I told her, I was like, the grip module and the gas pedal is like $120 altogether. I was like, but a new gun.
You said buy a new gun.
Yeah, you said buy a new gun though, so that's where I'm going. Like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's all I heard. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll be home late. Friday
you're
night,
right.
Don't worry.
You're right, babe. I should just go get a new gun. This one's just like a complete waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was fucking pointless.
Or he buys the gun that he wants and starts taking pieces off of it to put onto that gun. Like, yeah, now I got it.
Yeah, I bought the wrong piece. Apparently, it doesn't fit this gun, so I have to go buy a new gun that it fits.
Dude, here's the thing. I would have put a gas pedal on mine already, but it won't fit in my holster if I put one on there. So
I can't shoot with gas pedals, man. I've tried.
Why not?
They feel weird for me. Nah, not a fan.
It throws your grip off or what?
Yeah, because normally my thumbs are pointed straight forward, and when you put a gas pedal, they're at angled up. So it throws me off.
Yeah, but your pressure's supposed to go down though.
I know. I'm putting pressure down, but my thumb is pointed up at an angle. So for me, my natural grip is like this, and the gas pedal makes it go like this, so it throws me off a little bit.
Well, my thumb's always at home there on that takedown lever, anyways. So.
Oh well. I mean, dude, I know it works a lot for a lot of people. I've tried though. It's it throws me the fuck off. I end up slipping past it, and then I try to put grip tape on it, and then my thumb's getting rubbed to shit, and then I got blisters going home. Like, fuck this thing, dude.
Dude, that's one thing I've heard though. Is when you put them on there, the stipling that they have on there, if any, or if there's lines in it or whatever. I think Align Tactical is just they just have grid bars on there that you can feel for. But I guess it's really. It's aggressive, man. So it freaking tears your thumb up every time you shoot it.
Yeah.
I was shooting, babe. It was great. I no longer have the left part of my thumb. My fingerprints are gone. I cannot be fingerprinted anymore. So all in all, great things.
I got no more thumb meat, babe. Sorry.
Yeah.
No more thumb meat. What y'all been up to, dude? We took a little break. What's been going on?
Golf.
I know you went to Metallica
both nights. They're coming to you, Jeff. September.
Hey, speaking of Spokane, I almost sent it to you, but I forgot you don't have IG. Shane Gillis is coming there September 26th.
That'd be a good one to go see him.
Dude, Theo Von's gonna be here on the 12th.
What?
Dude, he's gonna be here November 30th.
Dude,
3 days after Thanksgiving.
I might actually go, man. I might actually go to that. I don't go to social events like that, man, but I might go to that because I think he's hilarious.
Dude,
he was. I went to his not the Return of the Rat, but the Rat tour. Yeah. I went to that in 2021. No, 2022.
Dude, he's got such a.
It was great. It was great.
He's got that humor that I understand it. You show it to somebody that doesn't have that satirical dry humor, they'll be like, I don't get this guy. But when he was like, yeah, so my cousin got bit by a gay guy, so we'll see, I guess. I'm like, dude, I started dying laughing, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Dude. He doesn't start laughing until somebody else starts laughing. And then you're okay, you broke him.
He has one-liners for days that he just boom, right on the spot. Whenever someone's like, yo, Theo Von, he's like, what's up, brother? And he's like, what's going on? And he's like, just looking for the Lord. And he just keeps walking. Or who is it? Drewski. He had Drewski on, and he was like, yeah, man, you met Michael Jackson? He's like, no. He's like, he passed away when I was 11. He's like, damn, that been the time to meet him right there. Talking about him, and he didn't pick up on it. He's like, yeah, man, he was big back then. And he's just like, no, dude, he just called you out saying you could have molested.
Yeah, you're a kid. Who was it that did that whole bit on they wished? Oh, I think it was Kevin Hart. He was like, I wish I would have been fucking molested. He was I had a hell of a story.
Yeah, bro. He's like, could you imagine? Yeah, I sucked Michael Jackson's dick.
Dude, you're a goat for life, bro.
That
you're
kid's
probably
gonna
better
be
off than Michael Jackson's kids, man.
Literally, bro. Literally, you're gonna
be a legend. I think that was Kevin Hart that said that.
I don't know if it was him or not, but it just his name for some reason comes to mind during that. But there was a comedian that definitely did a skit on literally being molested. And you're like, why are these people fucking crying? They have money coming out their ass. Literally,
that kid's a legend. In high school, he's just gonna be walking around with all the women.
Oh,
you were with Michael Jackson?
You lucky bitch.
Yeah, I feel like he got with me actually.
Yeah, he picked me out of all these kids, bro.
Yeah, I molested him, actually.
Nasty.
I asserted dominance, so I molested him first.
Who was it? Was it R. Kelly that did the same shit?
He was peeing on like underage women.
Yeah, he was like peeing on girls. Yeah,
like so pissing on them weird, and like doing weird ass shit. And that's what I think he didn't go to prison for that. He just finally
okay. Ultimatum here. Would you rather be peed on by R. Kelly or molested by Michael Jackson?
Bro, I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. I don't want to be molested, period. But it was Michael Jackson.
You're taking the golden shower, bro?
I gotta think. Okay, hold on. Because same scenario. You get molested by Michael Jackson, people are gonna talk about you for a long time. You already become famous, and you have yeah. But the doors have opened for multiple opportunities. You get pissed on by R. Kelly, they're gonna be like, "You're fucking like." You're like, "Fuck, dude, that's gross." You got pissed on by R. Kelly.
Oh man, that's nasty.
You're like, oh
you got sucked off by Michael Jackson, bro. What do you mean?
He's gay for better. He's gay for sucking my dick. So I'm just saying,
dude. So you're going the MJ.
I'm
the BJ from MJ is what you're picking.
I'm pleading the fifth on this one. I can't give you. I can't give. Well, what would you do?
I think I would rather be molested by Michael Jackson than be pissed on. That's very
okay.
degrading.
So don't sit there and come after me and be like, I think you're going with MJ. You go with MJ, bro, and then you're just gonna come with a straight face like that.
They're both gay, dude. You pick option C. You pick option C, guys.
There was no option C,
dude.
But Michael Jackson has more money.
Yeah, okay? It's option C, dude. Like, I'm taking that all day, dude. Like, no, I'm not getting neither one of them men, bro. Like, no way.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying you had the choice to pick not having that done to you. Like if it was the Matrix and there was the red pill and the blue pill, and one was Michael Jackson and one was R. Kelly, which one are you taking?
Or how about this one?
Breathing.
How about this? How about this one? You get molested by Michael Jackson, or you go out drinking with Bill Cosby.
No.
Oh man,
no.
Fuck no. Well, I take Bill Cosby, man. There's a chance, right? There's a little gray area behind that, right? Where it's like maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe he's like, oh, I don't like this guy, man. Like,
I'm not wasting my good shit on this guy.
What's crazy? You could beat the shit out of both of them.
He's voting for Trump. I'm not fucking. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. That guy's not up my alley.
Michael Jackson's used to getting beat by his dad anyway, so
yeah, he probably fucking like it, bro. Hit me harder.
I'm gonna beat you like your dad, boy.
Yeah. He's like, okay.
Like, hold on, okay, man, back off, man. Let's just calm down here, okay? Let's talk about this.
Oh shit,
that's funny, dude.
What do you got for us, Jeffrey? I know you got something over there.
Let me see. I got a question for you guys. Are you guys what are you? Are you a bacon guy or a sausage guy in the morning?
Bacon.
Dude, I was bacon for a while. And then I guess it depends. If it's like a side, I'm going bacon. But if it's on like a sandwich, I'm going sausage.
On a sandwich? Oh, yeah, like a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Damn. That's wild. I was talking to my guys about this today at work, and I was like, "Are you guys breakfast guys or bacon guys or sausage guys?" And they're like, "Everybody's bacon, right?" But they were like, "On both if I have the option." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, all the meats, buddy."
Oh no,
that's weird though, man.
What do you think determines whether you're one or the other? How it's served?
Yeah, dude, it depends on the meal, man. I mean, but I am 99.9% of the time bacon, dude. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I like sausage, bro. Like, trust me, don't get me wrong. Like, it's good in the morning, man. But bacon is just, dude, it's in our DNA, man. Like, I don't know what it is, dude. It's just the saltiness or something. Man. It's so good.
You think that's like if you had to do like a poll between men and women, that it would be different?
Dude, my wife is 100% sausage, bro. 100%.
Okay, dude. Like that's okay. We have the same outlook. I think women like sausage
I mean, she likes bacon, bro. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, she's like when she goes grocery shopping and she gets like get some breakfast stuff like burritos or something. Like, if I don't tell her to get bacon, like, she gets sausage.
Yeah.
Like, and it's always like turkey sausage.
Have you ever had the Johnsonville maple sausage?
Yeah.
Dude, the little links.
Yeah. Dude, I'm more a patty sausage guy though.
Well, yeah, that's why every time I put on like a breakfast sandwich, that's what I'm getting.
Dude, my wife makes me breakfast every morning.
Must be nice to be rich.
I'm rich in burritos. Dude. Like,
we used to have this dude. This is no bullshit. We used to have this dude. His wife would make him breakfast every morning, like you just said.
Wait. Like willingly, or being like, get up and make me breakfast kind of situation?
No. She did this, okay? But the stipulation is she was making, at a minimum, 20 extras, and he had to go to work and sell them to us.
Sell them?
Get out of here, dude.
And if he didn't sell enough, he wasn't getting breakfast the next morning. Like, that was the only way she was making him breakfast.
Dude, that's fucked, bro. Seriously, dude, like, how are you gonna
show up with a fucking cooler, bro, with tamales, fucking any kind of like breakfast taco you could think of, like any breakfast to go shit you could think of. He would show up with it and be like, hey,
but your single ass was like, hey, you want $5 for that burrito?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. I was like, dude, give me two. I'm out of here. I don't gotta stop anywhere. Yeah, come on.
Went to Camp Pendleton when the Marines got back from the field. $5.
Oh, he would have killed it. Yeah, the little roach coach, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That roach coach. I want to know what they made on a just an average day.
Dude, that was cash under the table.
Dude, straight up. Who is it that had that fucker's number? So when we got back from the field, they were like texting that fucker, like, yo, we're about to be back at the gun park in like 10 minutes. Like, meet us there.
I don't remember, but somebody definitely did.
I thought it was like, not Santana. It was like Cheech or somebody that had it.
Vice had it.
Vice would text and be like, yo, dude, we're going to be back in the gun park in like 10 minutes. And
Camacho's ass had it too.
Camacho. Yeah, that's who it was. Camacho
had it too, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking would text or whatever, call and be like, yeah, meet us there. And then we come back and they'd be like, all right, fucking get the guns all lined up and we're not going down you're not going to your barracks rooms until the shit's unloaded. And all of a sudden you just fucking, you look at the back and there's the fucking roach coach at the end, like, oh, I'm just going to go grab something to drink real quick.
Who the fuck called the roach coach?
Who the fuck? It's a goddamn Saturday. How the fuck are they here? Like,
how did they know we were coming back?
How the fuck did they OPSEC, you fucks?
Dude, and the thing is, like, the food on that thing was garbage, bro.
It was like horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
but like when you're at the gun park and you don't want to go anywhere else, you know, you're just like, oh, there's food right here, man.
Dude, a fucking can of snuff off that shit was like $8.
Yeah, and it was like,
fuck it, dude. I'm out of
$5 Red Bulls and stuff, and you're like, dude, well, if I pay $5 here, I gotta walk my ass all the way to the PX. Like, no way, dude.
They had the worst fucking cigarettes too, like Marlboro Red fucking stripe lights and shit. We're like, what the fuck is this? It's like, dude, I don't care, man. I'm out of nicotine. I need something in my fucking lungs right now. It'd be like Newport Lights, and it's like, no one smokes this shit. Like
Camel Whites.
Fuck? Yeah, Camel Whites, Camel Blues. It's like, what?
Yeah, I wonder how they like figured out their inventory, because they definitely always had Grizzly Wintergreen. Like, that was
I'm pretty sure that's under the table, because I'm almost positive you can't sell tobacco with a fucking food product.
No.
Yeah, and they're on a fucking military institution.
It's probably because that's probably like, someone was probably like, that's a damn good idea, dude. Marines coming back from the field, they're nicotine deprived, they want some shitty ass food. Hell yeah, dude. That's capitalism, brother. Go get it.
Dude, check this shit out, okay? The dude that I work with right now, he was in the Marine Corps before, like, in between Desert Storm and Afghanistan. And his gunny used to use his Marines. I can't remember what he was fapped out to. He was fapped out to something, but he used to use his Marines to do like private security, like a security guard and he would pay them like minimum ass wage while they're at work. So he had a company. Okay. Instead of going to your FAP, right? Whatever you were FAP'd out to.
Yeah.
Like it would be like the SMP Marines just weren't ever fucking there because 2 of them were running private security for their gunny.
Oh, okay.
So he was making a fucking killing pulling these contracts and then paying his Marines bare minimum to go do this shit. And he said the dude did it for like 15 years. Never got caught.
So they thought they were getting fapped out to do this private security. And we're
No one knew about it. It would be like you getting fapped out to the range and the gunny there was like, hey, Schiller, I've got this gig that if you want to make an extra couple of bucks while you're here during work hours and you don't have to sit at the range, you can go.
How did they not get caught, dude? That's how.
I don't know. I don't know. But he even gave him like a govy to drive to each. Yeah.
And so
this was at Camp Pendleton.
I'm guessing that he scored thousands upon thousands of dollars with these contracts, but paid them like shit.
Nothing. Yeah. He said like minimum wage back then was like $5 or something like that.
Oh my!
He said he was getting like $6.80 an hour doing this. And there was only one guy, and he was like, "Man, we really needed like 3 or 4 per job," because he was like closing. He was like if it was like a gate to like whatever complex they were building. He was like, "Yeah, there at least needed to be 2 of us, and we were pulling 12-hour shifts."
God,
so instead of you going to work as a Marine, you were putting on your civvies and going standing guard with like a taser and some fucking OC spray.
Yeah, that's cool though. I mean, extra money. They made shit anyway.
Extra money, dude. That's what he said. He's like, dude, that was our free like booze money then. He's like, everything was paid for at that point. I was like, that's really not a bad gig if you could do that. Like, still get paid by the government, and you got a side gig going, and then you don't have to pay a shit ton of people.
I mean, he figured it out. I will give him that. That's smart, dude. That's hella smart.
And with his rank, like, what fucking Lance Corporal is going to be like, no, I'm not doing that, Gunny.
I'm reporting you, Gunny.
Yeah, nobody is. Nobody's reporting that, man. But he did it for 15 years. That I guarantee you that dude fucking killed it.
Did he get caught, or did he just confess?
No, he never got caught. He did his 20 and got out.
Damn, bro. That's fucking that's some Lord of War shit right there.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's
like
badass.
To do your 20, get your pension, have a fucking security thing set up, and you've been doing this for 15 years, paying people next to nothing.
I'm wondering if he did it like he had it in his like wife's name or something,
I don't know.
Keep it off the books.
But they could do like he said the guys that like were like, oh no, I'm not doing that, Gunny. Those dudes got fucked over every weekend pulling duty.
Dude, that's fucked.
Like so they were standing duty on base, and the guys that were like, oh yeah, I'll do it, were pulling that security gig, making extra money on the weekends instead of standing duty.
Well, yeah, because if he's taking the guys, and I'm assuming that majority of the guys took it, somebody's got to do duty. So those guys that said no, who probably have a wife or whatever back at base or off base, and they're like, no, I can't do that. I don't got time. I got a kid, blah blah blah. And he's like, well, fuck you. You got duty this weekend. It's like, what?
Yeah, literally. That's how it went. He was like, oh yeah, dude, I took every gig he gave me.
Dude, fuck that, bro.
Burning government fuel in a govy.
Dude, how?
Just in a Humvee. Humvee out in town.
Going down the 5, dude.
Hey, where's your fucking where's your A driver
at? Gunny said I didn't need one, so I gotta go to my security.
Some fucking guy just comes rolling up, no A driver, rolling in civvies, just like, hey, fucking, just grabs the fuel card and just goes fills up that poor fucking bulk fuel specialist, like sitting there on the sun in an umbrella, like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, man, it's all part of the job, brother. It's all part of the job.
Imagine pulling on base like that,
dude. Yeah, the fucking guys again, like
pulling up in a Humvee.
Like what? Why are you carrying a water buffalo with you? Be like,
what the fuck is this guy, bro?
Like,
yeah, you should see what's in the water buffalo. They got bodies in there, bro. Taking them back to Gunny Mac.
Got bodies, or he's fucking like, we got a hell of a discount on some Busch Latte.
Yeah, no
we got a big party coming up for Warriors.
3
night.
kegs just poured into a water buffalo.
Yeah,
it's the water buffalo kegger.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Oh my gosh, dude! I got to get a water buffalo now. I gotta have one.
Dude, could you imagine though that fucking like they'd have to pour the beer there because if you try to pour the beer in while you're transporting it, that thing would be so flat by the time
it'd be
fucking field.
It'd be fucked by the time you got it there.
Just pure foam.
Like, hot as shit, bro. Hot as shit.
Dude, I swear you can. Dude, can you find these things? Dude, I'm about to look online.
Water buffalo? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen them on fucking Facebook.
Do you remember being on field ops and you're like, oh man, my canteen's dry, and like you go to the water buffalo and the water just boiling ass hot.
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, this is exactly what I fucking
want. Especially in 29, dude, when you had to like go get the water jugs filled. And you're sitting there and you're like holding the water up there and it like gets on your hand. You're like, God damn, that's fucking
hot. They would get like 3 bags of ice for like 300 gallons of water.
Yeah, dude. Shit, bro. You got this big ass cooler and they only filled it up like a quarter of the way with ice. That's all they could find. And they're like, yeah, that'll keep the water cold. They put it in there and it's like just
that literally melted before it got in.
It's like, this is a fucking joke, dude. Then they were like, well, just bring the ice back to your fucking gun and then put it in your, like, whatever, your canteens and shit. And we're like, okay. And it's like, well, I better fucking hurry. And as you're running with the fucking ice on your back, it's just dripping
just
water.
Melting.
Like, God damn it.
You guys, dude, I just have the most brilliant idea right now. Like, you can turn a water buffalo into
a smoker.
Like, you could section off the inside of that. No, like to make like you could pack like 4 or 5 kegs in there, right?
Oh
Tap
yeah,
handles on the back, and you throw out some chairs at the Little League baseball game, and Dad's getting a beer, dude. Like, dude, tell me this isn't, dude. I'm looking at this right now, dude. Look at this right here. Request pricing on.
Oh,
dude, brand new. I'm telling you, just look at it and be like, could you make that?
Are you on Craigslist?
No, I'm on Google. But could you make that like a to-go, like a portable tap room?
Oh yeah,
right there,
easy,
just
dude.
Put 2 taps on either side,
dude. And you bring out the yellow tape border, so you don't even got to worry. Oh, you can't come in this border unless you're 21.
Yeah, you got.
I serve nothing off this but Lay's potato chips and beer. That's it. That's it.
Or dude, imagine that at a golf course. Like you pull that with a golf cart, a gas cart. Like, dude, be like, "Hey, boys, you thirsty?" Be like, "Yeah, dude, the fucking cart girl hasn't been around forever." It's like, I got you, dude. Here,
you're pouring pints on the golf course, dude.
Out of a water buffalo,
dude. You're dripping off pints on the golf. Like you have glasses. Like here, have it.
It's on me. Yeah,
yeah. You don't even make it to the back 9 because you're so hammered and you can't drive. Like.
Dude, that's the water
American
buffalo
dream right there.
Portable keg. Dude, I gotta look into this, man. I need to know how much one of those is. How much
can
you get a water buffalo for, dude?
I don't know, but if you found a way to insulate it and like set kegs inside of it,
that's what I'm. Dude, if you could,
it's over.
If you could insulate it and plumb it, right? Dude, that can't be that hard. But you run some portable power on that, man. Throw a solar generator on top, man. That keeps it all cool. Oh, dude, like, and that powers the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
there's plenty of room in the front of it because remember that big ass tongue that it had?
Because you're talking like all those freaking little, like, I don't know if you guys got them where you guys are at, but where I'm at, they have like all these little like food truck meetups, you know, where you can like go.
Oh yeah, they got them here. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Where like there's 10 at whatever event, you know? Dude, imagine you just slip the old freaking water buffalo in the back and people are like, what are you doing? Well.
Oh dude, you could put a grill. You could put a grill in there and serve hot dogs and hamburgers.
Dude, I'm telling you, just an OD green pop-up canopy over the top. Or you could just say, screw it, get the cami netting out, you know?
The cami net.
Set it up, cami netting over that sucker, boy, and I serving
some
beers out of the back of that thing, put your Kevlar on, and just like, hey, what's a beer, baby?
Yeah, for $5 extra, you can wear my Kevlar, and I can hit you in the head with it, and then you can take a drink of beer.
They're called cookies. Remember, like cookies on the end of the the tent poles to hold up the tent poles, cookies. Yeah,
dude, I'm onto something here, dude. Stand by for the business plan, dude. This is actually legit right now, man.
You just leaked it. Leaked it to everybody.
My neighbor,
we're gonna cut this out,
is a corpsman or retired corpsman, 20 years, bro. And he's always like, "Oh, we should get a food truck going, this and that." We need to do the Water Buffalo kegger, man. That's a must do.
Get your TABC, and
go to like all the veterans events, like, dude.
Oh yeah, all. Dude. Oh, you guys doing a ruck march? Good. I'm bringing the kegger, bro, because everybody would recognize that, right?
The kegger
that was in like around the time frame, or actually for the past like 50 years.
Yeah,
they're gonna know what the hell that trailer is. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Water Buffalo, dude. Oh, you put beer in that thing?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you can, dude, bring it to like you could do it for like Warriors Night for like Camp Pendleton. Like hit them up. Like you could go like every now and then for when they turn Marines.
Yeah.
And then you could do that for like the golf tournament in November. Just haul a Water Buffalo out there, bro.
With a Cybertruck?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Cybertruck. The fucking Minecraft.
Dude, and then you could
truck.
fill it. Dude, you could fill it with Bud Light and say vote for Kamala Harris on the side.
Yeah. Hose for
Immediately
Harris.
Nobody's drinking that shit. Everything. Yeah, fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah, like what the fuck, dude.
It was cool until I saw that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh dude, check that out. A Water Buffalo, and you just see it backing up like that's so badass. And all of a sudden it's like, is that a fucking Cybertruck with Kamala Harris's fucking campaign on there? And it says just hose for Harris. Like, hell yeah, brother.
Hose for Harris.
So you got like a handle that says, "This is the Democratic National Convention ale right here. If you want some," like, fuck you, burn that, dude.
We got nothing but IPAs up in this bitch. Like
your Water Buffalo would be flipped in a matter of seconds.
Yeah,
that's like, so funny,
you can.
Though, man.
No,
we're gonna pay you the money that you paid for this spot to get the fuck out of here. Like,
I'm telling you, man, it's gotta happen. I'm gonna enjoy thinking about this for a while, man.
Hey, you remember when we thought about doing our own clothing line?
When?
You don't remember that? When we were like 100% set on like, oh man, like there's no like blue collar work line that doesn't have like indestructible clothing.
Oh my god, dude.
This was like 2018, 2019.
A pair of pants that doesn't split in the dick, dude. Like
remember we were planning on doing like two pairs of pants and two shirts.
Dude, why can I not find a pair of work pants? Dude, put them all Carhartt, Noble, Duluth. It doesn't matter, bro. Ariat, like, or Ariat, whatever. Wrangler, dude. Like, they all rip in the crotch, bro. Like, they all rip. Or they rip somewhere around the seam. And I'm just like, dude. Like, dude, I'm not even kidding, bro. I stopped paying for brand new work pants at the farm and equipment stores and all that, man. Like, I buy cheap. I go to Goodwill and buy cheap ass pants, man. Like, I mean, I find like the best thing I can find there.
Yeah.
But like, I ruin pants, man. Like, dude, I ruin my clothes, dude. Like,
what about
I
Brunt?
Get greasy, just all that, you know. And it's like, I'm not doing that, man. Brunt, dude. Honestly, all right, dude. I want to try their boots out, man. Dude,
I've got a pair of boots. I've got Brunts.
Are they good?
And I will tell you right now, out of all the boots I've ever had in my life, they are fucking phenomenal. And
do you have those?
I've got the ones with the leather up front. And dude, they are fucking phenomenal and indestructible.
Like the moccasin toe front ones?
Yeah.
The Marins? Do you have the Marins? Or what are they?
Let me look up to see what the brand or what the kind of boot that I bought.
Are they legit? Honestly, because if they are, I'll buy a pair tonight, man.
Dude, I swear, I shit you not. I'm on my feet. I'm on my feet for more than 12 hours a day when I was working full time. Yeah, I've got the Marins, the Brunt Marins. And dude, I love these boots. They are stupid comfortable. They are fucking indestructible. Like, I love these boots.
Have you the ones with the rubber toe on them? Have you have you seen those ones that you have? But like,
I've got the rubber
bumper.
Yeah, I've got the rubber bumper up front and the back.
They're legit.
They're legit, and they're super fucking comfortable to wear on concrete.
I'm buying them right now.
Hey, you're welcome, Brunt. Fucking throw me some bones here.
Shameless plug, Brent. Shit, have you tried their pants? Are their pants legit?
I haven't tried their pants, but dude, I can imagine, dude, those boots, because my work will reimburse you $150 a year for new boots. So they brought the boot truck out, and the guy, I was like telling him like, hey man, I'm on concrete, like my feet hurt at the end of the day because I just can't find a boot. Like I've tried Red Wings, I've tried Irish Setters, I've tried Danners, none of them work. And he's like, oh, try these Brunts. And I like started walking around. I'm like, dude, these are like that white foam or whatever the hell they put on the bottom. I'm like,
that wedge sole.
Yeah, and I
love, dude. That's what I wear right now. A different brand though, but I wear a wedge sole right now, dude. Love them. I've had them for like a year, so they're thrash. I'm like looking at buying like a pair of Thorogoods, right? But then I was like, man, but these Brunts are like half the price, dude.
But hold on, have y'all ever worn Twisted X's?
Yeah, I've had. Well, I haven't worn them personally. I know guys that wore the cowboy boots.
Oh my god, that's literally all I buy. I've had 3 pairs of boots in the past 6 years.
Do you have a? So I had the ones with the derrick on the front. Did you have those?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I want to get with those with the cross. The cross is dope.
Dude, they are the most steel-toed. Like that is the most comfortable fucking boot I've ever put on my foot, hands down.
I'm just saying, dude, with the pull-on boots, man, is I don't like I only have a couple pair of like really long socks, bro. I cannot stand it when them suckers rub my freaking like calf. And I wear like Dampo socks, man. Like, dude, nice socks, dude. And
yeah,
like those are the only ones that I can wear with like pull-ons. Like when I wear my Justin, I wear like Justin's, you know, but because I'm a cheap ass. But
you've never worn Carhartt socks?
They don't, dude. They don't stay, man. I got these freaking like bulky calves, so they just slip down. Like I got my calf is bigger than my ankle, though, right? So like anytime I'm like working and I'm moving a lot, like my socks, like
dude, it goes underneath the new Wrangler work socks at fucking Walmart, dude. Those are legit. They like my calves are not super big, but they're big and they stay hinged to my calves.
I'm like to the point. I gotta look into them.
They're like
high, like higher.
Yeah, you can get them you can get them knee high, you can get them ankle high, and you can get low cut.
Dude, and I got the Dickies ones, man. Like
that's what I got
from Walmart.
That's what I'm wearing right now, and they're good, but same thing. Like they roll down the ankle. But I bought these Wrangler ones, and them things, dude, they stick to your shit, dude. Yeah, them are nice boots.
Ooh, them suckers is sexy, boy. What? There's no logo in the front though.
No, they're like a work boot. You're thinking of the Twisted X, like the fancy fucking cowboy boots.
These are $280.
No. I'm telling Jeff that's what he's thinking of.
Dude, no. These are I had the steel toes that had the derricks on the front. Like there was.
Yeah, you can get different designs. Yeah, you can get different designs right here.
Dude, see, I just don't have the pants for those, man. Like you gotta do the whole get up when you get those, you know. Like
no, I wear Ariat their khaki work pant, and it's just boot cut.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is like I wear a mock toe work boot, like kind of like Thorogoods or Red Wings or whatever. But so I wear jeans, you know, like
I wear jeans with those too,
Duluth jeans or whatever. But it's like mine are like straight leg; they're not boot cut, you know.
Oh man, the Ariat. Honestly, I've had the same Ariat. I have like four pairs of them, and I've had 2 of them for over 2 years, and I wear them literally once a week. So all 4 of them once a week, and I haven't had 0 issues with them.
I've gone through a lot of cowboy boots, work boots and shit, but that's when I went to the
I literally have another pair in the garage, but the only part that sucks about these is that they end up ripping here.
First. Yep.
But that took me 3 years to do.
Yeah, I can't remember the.
See, are those waterproof though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that dude, I'll tell you the Brunts too. They are like my feet were soaked in coolant the other day. Not any coolant got into my toes.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now that is. I wore Ariat before that when I first started working in the oil field, and the Ariats were just so like heavy and clunky And then I saw a dude, he was wearing them, and I was like, what the fuck are you wearing? He's like, they're Twisted X's. And I was like, I didn't even know Twisted X made a work boot. And he's like, oh yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah, but you pay for quality.
give it a shot.
You pay for
$280, dude, for 3 years.
Yeah, dude, I loved my Twisted X's when I had them, bro. Loved them.
Yeah, and I even had the moccasins that were steel toed.
Oh yeah, those are dope.
Oh man, those were great. But the only issue was my foot sweated like a motherfucker in them. Literally, dude. My socks were soaked.
That's the nice part about pull-on boots is like, dude, they air out a little bit better than like lace up. Because like, dude, my feet get hot, brother. Like they get sweaty, and I'm like, dude, I want to unlace these bitches right now and let them aerate for a little bit. But fucking, dude, I can't. I just can't do the pull-on boots anymore because I get like no support. So like when I'm like stepping up on shit, dude, it's like I sometimes like my ankle will roll a little bit, and I'm like, oof, I just can't do it.
See, I don't think I've ever had an issue with those.
I might have to look into that too. But I love these brunch.
Just go put them on. Go put them on, and when you first put them on, like put on a normal size that you would wear, and then go up one size. I mean, not one size, but half a size, and you're like, oh shit, like you would think they're gonna be loose, and then you break them in, and you're like, oh man, it's like walking on pillows.
So like whenever I bought boots, man, it was like go like, especially like square toes or whatever, was like go the tightest size that you can go. Like if I'm a 10, like a 10, go like a 9.5 wide or even a 9.5 regular. Yeah. And then let the leather break in,
Yeah.
Which is true because I bought a pair of boots that was like, it was perfect fit. And after they broke in, they got loose. And now like, I feel like my feet kind of slide in.
I always go a bit like I always go half a size up because I wear thicker socks.
Like when in the wintertime when I wear thicker socks up here, then they fit perfectly. But in the summertime when I wear my thinner like work socks, dude, my foot was like,
dude, I can't stand that feeling, dude, when you're wearing a pair of square toes like that and it feels loose, man. Like,
yeah,
that's why I went away from pull-on boots, is because I couldn't find even my Twisted X's, because I on my Twisted I sized up because I bought them in the wintertime when I had thick ass socks on.
Yeah,
broke them in. Or when I half size up, and then when I got them like back into like white socks, I put them on and I was like, oh dude, yeah, I can't wear these, man. Like,
yeah, so that is an issue. But I mean, man, I feel like that's when you're like, okay, I need a new pair of boots, and that's usually what, 2 years in.
Yeah, I mean, I had mine for like a year, and I think when they were all beat, and I like sold them or something, I don't remember, and gave them away.
Oh no, I like I said, I've never had an issue with them, man. And
I was gonna donate them, and I was like, ain't no way I'm donating no Twisted X's to Goodwill. Somebody will come. Did you imagine though, bro? If you're in Goodwill,
coming up with some Twisted X's,
Twisted X's on the shelf, bro.
Yeah. Oh, they're a 9.5, bro. We're a 10. Shit, I'm buying them.
I would.
Yeah,
dude.
You'd make
if they were half the size down, I would have to buy. Like, if I saw
I'm wearing these things with no socks.
I'm curling up my toes.
You, just walk around with your toes like this the whole time, bro. Just like, I've got Twisted X's.
Yeah, what's wrong, babe? I got so many blisters on my feet right now. I was like, yeah, but they look good though, don't they?
They look good as shit, bro.
It's like I'm from Texas, boy.
I got these bitches for $40. Like, I can deal with some feet pain the rest of my life. Boo hoo. $40.
Dude, that's so crazy. You have brunts, man. Dude, I've been looking at those for probably a year, and I just haven't done it because it just seemed real gimmicky to me. It seemed real gimmicky, man. But now that I know somebody firsthand that has bought them, I'm just like, all right, that's pretty legit.
Same thing, but I was like, dude, they were $160 some bucks, I think, off this truck, and I was like, I get $150 rebate or whatever through my work. I'm like, I pay like $17. I'm like, and we don't have taxes on like clothing options up here. So like anything you see with clothes, like that's the price you pay. So if a shirt is $17.99, you're paying $17.99. So like that's
dude, they got it in a freaking 8-inch too, bro. No way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got like ankle support, they've got like standard support, and then they I think they had some cool stuff that was coming out with low cut if you're into that shit, but they didn't have that on the truck. So I was thoroughly blown away.
Well, so I want the 8-inch Thorogoods, the American Heritages, but they're like $285. I'll only get $100 every year. But I mean, it's still $100 off your boots, though, man. It's still a good deal.
Yeah. I get $0 a year. So
that's because you live in Texas, boy.
That's where you should probably get $500 a year for boots.
How y'all got?
Oh, these are sick, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, dude, that's the exact boot I got, but it's that's the high cut or whatever, the high tops.
I like the high one, man, because I like the ankle sport, and then I work outside, you know?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you right now, pull the trigger and buy it. You're going to love them.
I do like wedge soles, man. I do even have a pull-on version of that.
There's something cool, too, with, like, the inserts. Like, you can, like, they come double stack, so if it's, like, too tight, you can take one out, and it's still going to have, like, the same comfortability, but it lowers your foot down, so it gives you more foot space and shit. I'm like, I don't know. They fit fine for me, and I've got custom insoles I got from the VA, so I'm like, whatever.
Well, it must be nice to be rich.
I'm not rich. I have fucked up feet, so I have to wear fucking prescribed insoles the rest of my life. Like, must be nice to be rich. I got them for free. Fucked up.
Must be nice to get $3,900 a month from the VA.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. It's nice when you're fucked up. Dude, I'm on 32s right now for work, man. I mean, I'm glad. If I didn't have that shit, dude, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we at? An hour. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. I don't know how deep this is going to go, but I want to know what you guys think. You ready?
I'm ready.
Do you guys think that we've been to the moon?
No. No.
You don't think so?
There's not a bone in my body that believes that now.
Why not?
Why would not been back?
It's probably fucking expensive. And what else are we going to do on the moon? What else are we going to do on the moon?
I don't know, but if we've been there, why the fuck haven't we been back?
Why has nobody been back?
I mean, I'm not saying it was real, and I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying, what does the moon provide? I think it was just a stature thing to say, hey, we did it.
So here's my take on it. I'll keep this short and sweet. If we had been there, that at this point in time, with the things that are going on this planet, how much private money there is in the world, you know, how much money there's certain people have, like Elon Musk would have a house up there, or like Richard Branson or somebody.
Yeah, like fucking Elon. What are you doing this weekend? I'm just going to my moon.
Going to the moon house, and it's like it's so wild to think about.
That's a good point.
Getting there, you know, like just the fact of getting there, right? So think about it. They went in what 68 was it 68?
Shit, don't give me the line.
69. I think it was.
Yeah, Apollo 11 or whatever it was. Yeah, in the late. Let's say late 60s, right?
Yep.
So back then, you're telling me they had the technology to go 240,000 miles away on one tank of fuel, and then call back to the U.S. on a landline?
I'm hearing you out, man. I mean,
it's just weird, man.
I agree. I've thought of that shit too, and I'm like, wait, cameras up there, you could call back, but you still can't find who shot Kennedy technically, because like Lee Harvey Oswald was thrown in, like,
or there's places on this planet like down in the oceans that we haven't even been to yet because we don't have the technology.
Bro, I'm still a firm believer that there is something in the fucking ocean that can kill us right now.
I'm telling you, dude, we can't
where the aliens live
5 miles
below
the surface of this earth.
I'm gonna debunk everything about the ocean right here.
240,000 miles away.
Let me debunk everything about the ocean right now, okay? And it's gonna I don't know what's true, okay? But if the center of the earth is so fucking hot, right? That's what they say. The core of the earth is extremely hot. Why is the bottom of the ocean so fucking cold?
There's a lot of insulating layers between the molten and the water.
But the closer you get to the core, it should be hotter.
We don't even know how deep the ocean is.
But That's what I'm saying. How
dude, we lost a submersible going to the fucking Titanic, dude. Do you I think we've been to the moon? Like, no, dude. Like,
R.I.P. gents.
No shot, dude.
I'm not buying the fact that the further you go deeper in water, the colder it gets, but the center of the earth is so fucking hot. It should be reversed.
Right. So no, I asked a guy this real quick. I asked a guy this, and he was like, "Oh," because I was like, "Oh," and apparently all that technology that we used to get to the moon gone. Nobody can find it, right? Like it's just missing, MIA. Yeah. And he's like, "Well, do you think that technology up until this point in our economy and in our country, we've had this technology all along? We just get spoon fed it a little at a time. You know that like the technology we have today with like phones and all that, we actually had it 60 or 80 years ago now, and we're just kind of being fed it little by little, you know, like just to kind of like play onto the agenda."
Well, dude, there was a video that was circulating the internet of a dude holding an iPhone, like a very like first gen iPhone that was on a camcorder back in 1970. Not actually 1970, but in the 70s, he was holding a fucking iPhone like this, and he thought it was a mirror. The back of your phone. Remember whenever they used to be chrome on the back?
Yeah.
He thought it was a mirror. He didn't know what it was. It wasn't turned on or anything. And he's like looking at it and like looking at himself. It was some like desert. Oh, it was where was the bomb dropped in Hiroshima?
Yeah, Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, that's where they found the phone.
Interesting. I don't know, man. I mean,
was it doctored? I don't fucking know.
Well, both sides, I can clearly. Both sides make sense to me. I don't know what to believe because I ain't ever going to go to the moon, and I really don't give a shit. But I do know that I've been to the ocean, and that bitch is scary as fuck.
Yeah. It's just weird though that like you don't have like there's no like real picture of like space or the moon or something, you know? Like you would think that like somebody on their Instagram would have been like, "Look, bitches, it's the moon," you know, and it's selfie, you know, like and like somewhere like out there, you know, like it would have been like it would have been public knowledge by now if all this stuff was legit. Like why is everything that has to do with space, why is it all like classified?
Well, and it's like, dude, we're finding creatures and shit too, like in the ocean that we've never fucking found before. Like we've almost discovered just any fucking animal you can think of,
dude.
But there's like
a
giant
whole world
squids
down there.
There's like giant squids that are like cracking fucking huge.
Dude,
that
I'm telling you,
they've caught glimpses of. And I'm like,
don't
bro,
even know what's down there. So if we haven't even explored everything on this planet, then who decided it was a good idea to leave it? You know, like,
dude, Cthulhu's down there, man. Don't fucking
Cthulhu
wake that
is
bitch
down
up.
there, dude.
Don't wake that bitch up, because if he wakes up, we are fucked.
Him and old Gazira.
Dude. I started like, because Metallica has a couple songs that talk about Cthulhu. And I was like, what the fuck is Cthulhu? And I looked it up and I was just like, dude, that's scary, fucking terrifying.
Things you know what that nightmares is? Of, man.
Jordan, do you know what that is?
I don't even know what you are talking about.
Cthulhu is like a mythical beast, supposedly, that was put here like when Earth was like made. And he resides somewhere in the ocean, like deep in the ocean. They don't know where he is. And he's sleeping, waiting to be awakened. And the motherfucking thing's like an octopus head with like big ass wings. And he's got like this creature body. Like, look up pictures of that shit, dude. It's epic as fuck. And they say like one day, there's like literally people out there right now, like just like the Bigfoot. They're looking for Bigfoot. They're looking for fucking Cthulhu. And the same thing.
I want to know if the Loch Ness Monster is real.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's shit like that. Giant squids that are like kraken size. They've caught glimpses of it in pictures of like just like underneath water. They found like a picture of an eye that was like the size of a fucking ship. And all of a sudden they went to go take another picture and it's gone. Like huge fucking creatures.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we've ever been to the moon. I think that whole thing, Hollywood was very good at doing what they do.
Well, that's why they just made that movie too with Channing Tatum. They're making that movie right now. That's like whatever about not going to the moon.
I heard something that Hollywood only wants you. They own like there's movies that are made that aren't even allowed to be like publicized in China
because they're just like fabrications of reality. That's something that bugged me, man. Is because like for the longest time, man, I was like, man, space astronauts, dude, so badass, and then like the moon and all that, and I was like, dude, like it'd be nice to go or be an astronaut or whatever. And then like when you come out and you find people that are just like, it ain't even real, bro. And then you like really when you sit down and think about it, and you like look up in the sky and you're like, why? Like why? How does any of this shit make sense, man? Like how? So if we think about like space, right? Like, and say like the sun is like the center of the universe, right? Like we're taught, right? And the earth like revolves around the sun, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If the earth is spinning every single second of this life and at the same time moving in location around the sun, why can you look up in the sky every night and see the same freaking stars? Like, do those?
Yeah, like you're supposed to be able to find the North Star every single time.
You're supposed to find the North Star every single time. How? If you think about the way it works, if we're turning like this around the sun, right, and we're turning around the sun, like if we're on this side and on this side on two different nights, and we're looking outwards, how is it the same stars? If we're looking at the North Star and it's way the hell over there, but now we're looking back this way.
The Earth isn't round.
Oh fuck, dude, we're not.
Dude,
it's flat.
Because check this out. We're in a dome, dude. That's why.
Dude, I'm not saying the Earth is round or flat. Okay, I'm not saying that because I really don't fucking know. And to be honest with you, if I live to be 100 and I never find out, I could really not give a fuck.
Dude, that's the thing is I don't even care what shape it is.
But when you go up 30,000 feet in an airplane, why is there no curvature?
Bro, that joint's flat, bro. I'm telling you, I
tried to prove this. How high do you have to go to see curvature?
Oh, you could see it when we were out in the ocean.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you could literally see off in the distance. Like when we came up to like, I don't know if you guys were there, but when I saw that we were getting up to the shorelines and shit of like Australia and stuff, you could see the curvature of the ocean.
I've never seen that. And okay, if you could see that on a boat, why can't you see it on a plane?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying you could see it on a ship. So
here's my one argument. This is like the hardest question that I have when it comes to this whole like flat Earth thing, man. Is like what is easier to explain? And then this is what gets me the most out of everything, right? Is like say like this bottle is a sphere, right? It's not, but say it is. Or we'll do it like this, right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Earth right there. To me, it seems like a harder concept to say like something can stand right here and not fall down, right? Like at the bottom of the Earth or whatever. Then for me to say like if that sucker's flat, this makes sense as to why it stops. Gravity makes sense if it's flat, right? It seems like a hard concept to be like, make this phone stay right here. You know what I mean? Like they had to come up with a concept of saying like, well, the spin of the Earth rotating around the sun creates this gravitational field like around the Earth that makes everything just kind of like magneto to the Earth surface, right? That's called gravity. It's like, or like if I had a dinner plate and I threw some freaking green beans on that and it fell onto the plate and it stays on the plate, makes more damn sense to me than trying to stick green beans to the bottom of a basketball. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm just like going down this whole damn route. Like science itself doesn't make sense to me, period. Like how everything's made of atoms. Like everything is made of atoms, right? And because I can't move my hand through this table, it's because it's not moving at the same speed or whatever as my atoms or whatever it is. It's
you like to go on some interstellar stuff, and it's gonna blend my mind, dude.
But who found that out? Who was just sitting
I'm gonna go to bed having nightmares tonight because I'm gonna be like, I can't figure out why the world.
These are called These are called stoner thoughts, man. These are called stoner thoughts. And
we should have had an edible before we started this.
Same thing like what Jordan said about like the core of the earth, right? Who the fuck found that out? Who the fuck was capable of drilling that far down and being like,
you can't, we don't even
fucking hot.
You can't even do that today.
That's what I'm saying. So
when we drill for oil, we drill maximum. I think the longest well is like 50,000 feet.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, dude. It's like if we don't even know what's on this planet for like legit, what did somebody do? Oh, they sent that camera out to space, right? Probably to the moon, and took a heat image of the freaking Earth, right? And then like, oh yeah, shit's hot up in there, dude. It's hot in the middle of that thing. It's like a freaking little
because you remember in school they would have
with the freaking food in it, you know.
They had the cutout of Earth, right? They would cut it into like a little pie, and you could take it out, and then it would have the different layers of like magma and the core, and you'd be like, you sat there like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
like the fucking middle of there, and then they're like, yeah, by the way, one day this fucking Earth and the sun's probably gonna explode, and you're just like, freaking out. You're like, it's probably not gonna happen for a couple million years, but you're like freaking out. And you're like, dude, fucking Earth's gonna blow up in like a million years, and it's like, bro, we ain't even gonna live to be like 80. So who cares?
Yeah, back in the 1400s, they sawed out a chunk of Mongolia, and we found out that the friggin' the Earth is hollow. Let me tell you what. And like, fuck, what a concept, man.
Or what if they just saw the volcano, and they're like, dude, what if that's like directly siphoned from the core? They're like, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's like a zit on the Earth's surface, and it's just ready to.
I was just about to say it's the Earth's zit, dude. When that bitch ruptured, dude.
I mean, just think about this stuff. I mean, like when you really, really boil it down and think about it, and how ridiculous it all sounds, man. You're just like, these guys, these philosophers, right? Sat down, and all they did, like Socrates and Aristotle and all those guys, man, like they were philosophers. They just sat around and just thought, you know, like you're talking about like some freak ass people, man, that just sit around and think. And like, imagine if you had no technology or nothing at all. You literally had rocks to scrape on, you know, and you're like, let's just sit in a circle and think about shit, man. Like, imagine the thoughts that would come to your mind, you know, like if we all just sat in a room one day, maybe like ate an edible or something, you know, and let's just think about stuff, guys.
They drank fermented wine. Is what it was.
Yeah.
And they were just bro, do you ever like think like this is a love couch, but I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship.
I'm telling you, it's a little mind bender, man, because you just like,
or like pizza.
Spaces out there.
Pizza comes in a square box, but gets cut into triangles. But it was originally a circle.
Dude, go outside tonight. It's like,
okay, Professor Jeff.
It's dark out there. Go outside tonight. Look up in the sky, and tell me that it just feels open. Like when I look up there, bro, I'm just like, dude, it feels closed, bro. Like it does for real, man. Like, and I can go at the same spot. I can go at the same spot, bro. The same spot every night, and be like, oh, well, there's the Big Dipper. Well, are we looking at the same picture of space every single night then?
No.
How, dude? Like,
I don't think no. I'm gonna say no on your little theory there, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that make me believe that the Earth is, for one, not round, and two, no. If we've been, dude,
you tell me the only real footage. The only real footage of space, or the closest thing to space, Red Bull has it. When that dude did that stratosphere jump. That's the only rawest picture, video, whatever.
How do you know that wasn't done in Hollywood?
We don't know. But I'm saying, like, if that's what we're basing, if the world is like round or flat, if we're basing it off of a Red Bull video, because NASA sure as shit ain't putting nothing out.
No.
They're like, oh, here's some red dirt. This is Mars.
Yeah. Where'd you get that shit, in Egypt?
Fuck it. Yeah, they went to Australia. Dude. They went to the Outback.
Yeah. Nah, dude, they're in West Texas, boy.
Nah, there's too many shrubs around for that shit.
They're out on them lease roads in Texas, dude.
Yeah, Mars has vegetation now.
I'm telling you, man, it's just a wild.
Is that an oil rig over there?
Yeah.
What the hell? Look at this. They got a fucking can they got a Copenhagen can up here. They've got tobacco.
Oh my god!
And then they want to sit here and say, "Oh, that they've found some through some super telescope or some whatever, some planet trillions of miles away, a planet that apparently has a remotely similar atmosphere to the Earth."
How do you know that?
How?
Yeah.
How
the fuck do you know that?
Like
you just like this
probe that far into any.
There's something out there. I see it,
dude. Think about how
what the hell
wide space is, right? Like, if space is out there, think about how like crazy wild that is. You sent a probe, and it just so happened to land on the one planet that supposedly has an atmosphere just like Earth. Like,
Chris Kyle shot that,
dude.
What do you mean, bro? They got the best shot in the game.
Yeah, before he passed away, R.I.P. Chris Kyle shot it, and we're just now finding out about it.
Yeah, he shot it, and it took that long to get there.
Or the fact that like we're in one part of the galaxy, but there's like tons of other galaxies. We're just in the Milky Way.
Dude, how the fuck do they know that?
That's what I'm saying, dude. How the fuck do you know that? How? Like
how I want to know how they got the picture of the galaxy, bro.
Yeah.
Like they sent something out there and it like just turned around, swoop, snap, email it back to the email it back to the Govy. It just and it's just wire. It's just a wire transfer back to the Govy, and they're like, "Hey,
you've got mail,
dude. It's the Milky Way, obviously." I don't understand it, man.
Like, some guy was literally like, "What do we name this thing?" And he's literally eating like a Milky Way, like the Milky Way.
Yeah,
like, there it is.
Great idea.
I mean, what better?
Everybody's gonna believe that.
I mean, there's some like cool stuff that happens in the sky, man. Like we just had the Northern Lights happen like a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago. Dude, that was pretty badass, man. Honestly, but I mean, who knows?
High-powered flashlights.
I just you got to think about like all the crap that is coming out, like being, oh, that's a lie, whatever. Yeah, it's like, yeah, dude, like Kale's right, dude. We don't even know who killed Kennedy, man. Like, we don't know who killed Tupac.
What's crazy? What's crazy about the whole Kennedy thing though is like, there's files on that nobody's allowed to look at. Why? Why don't we know the truth? Why don't we know the truth? Like, what is so like the whole alien conspiracy thing? We know why they don't want to tell us if they're real, because they don't know how to defend themselves from an invasion, a possible invasion, right? Like that, we know that. But why are we being lied to about dumb shit? Who shot a president fucking 60 years ago? Who gives a fuck? That dude's dead.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're
why would you not lie? Why would you lie to us about that?
I think they're treating us like children. Like, yeah.
They didn't lie about fucking what's his nuts shooting Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
I think the problem, dude, is like back in the day, and I'll even say this, like even up until 20 years ago, man, like in our lifetime, right? Everybody believed what the media put out because there was no way to prove otherwise.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And now with the access to information that we have, I mean, like, dude, like anything I want to know on this planet, I can get it right here, you know? And
well, so it's anything that you want to know that they want a doctor and make you believe.
Right. But it's like the thing is like this phone right here can show you a lot of stuff and it can make you curious about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of technology out there that's like, you're like, there's no way that we can do this, but we can't do that, you know? Like,
yeah.
Why, like, all if space exploration was real, you know, like Elon Musk would have already been there already.
I mean, he's supposedly trying.
I mean, but why do you got to try? If we did it 80 years ago,
yeah,
and we're way more high speed nowadays than we were then. I mean, like, dude wouldn't be like, oh, it's just technology. Look at the crap they had in Vietnam versus the crap we just had right now, or like in the war on terror.
Yeah,
vast difference. I mean, you're talking about like the Vietnam War, the Korean War, the World Wars. that was war, bro. Like that was war. Like you couldn't sleep because you were fighting, you know?
Yeah.
We went and placed cities in a country we never been in because of technology. We were able to put cities out there.
Yeah.
Imagine how it would have changed the scope of like the Vietnam War if they had HESCO barriers.
How do we know what they didn't?
I mean, dude, it's the technology's there. If it was there 80 years ago, dude, it's like they were still writing letters, dude. Like, you know, I mean, we're still writing letters.
But we could go to the moon and send shit back.
Yeah, but we could apparently go to the moon, and somebody had to have been there already because who filmed it, you know? And like it's crazy because even like the people that are supposedly on that space station right now can't come back because there's not a safe way for them to come back into the atmosphere. Have you heard about? You guys hear about that?
Yeah, but how did Neil Armstrong come back?
Just sent it, bud. He was like fucking sending it.
He did this. Oh, I'm back in California. I didn't realize that. That's what he did.
They just launched.
Who's got my double cheeseburger?
Yeah, they just launched a freaking ball into the sky and just dropped it. All right, pop up now. Pop up now. Pop up now.
Yeah, yeah.
Kick the dust. He's on the moon. Kick the fucking dust up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not buying it.
No.
But hey, I think we should. I think we should dive into this whole lane for this next podcast.
We should.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I mean, honestly, man, up until like a couple of years ago, I was kind of like, I had some people that were like, oh man, like, yeah, the Earth's not round. And I'm like, shut up, dude. You know, I'm like, oh, you can see it from a plane. You know, I'm like believing it. And then it was the last time I was on a plane, I was up there and I like remember looking out there and I'm just like looking out the little window they have and I'm like, no, that sucker sure is flat, bro. Like there ain't no curve in that, dude. And it was a clear ass day too, bro. Like,
yeah,
clear. It was crystal clear up there. And I was like, I was like there with my phone, just like, all right, got to get the picture so I can see the curve. And then I'm like looking at the picture. I'm like, hot dang.
This shit's level as hell.
That's a 2x4 straight, boy.
2x4.
So it's a crazy concept. It's something I dabble with because like, I still like to believe that the Earth is round. You know, like it's cool, right? It's a cool concept, but it's also a pretty crazy concept thinking about the ulterior side of that. You know, when it's just like, all right, well, and I love getting people fired up, man. I'll talk to people that are like, it's round. Well, how do you know? Like, what makes more sense, you know? Yeah, and I'll literally get, like, if I'm in person with him, I'll literally go grab, like, a basketball, and I'll hand him my keys, and I'm like, make this stick to the bottom. Why? Yeah.
That beach is stuck down, boy.
Like, why is it so hard, you know? And then I'll go get, like, a plate or something flat, and I'm like, oh, look, that happened.
Yeah.
It's weird. But and honestly, when you think about something like that too, like if you had a flat surface, right, and I put something on top of here, like this cup, like this still wants to fall to the ground. So it proves that gravity is something, right? Like there's something here that still wants that. There's just something in the way now, you know?
Yeah.
But like what tells me that this still wants to get to the ground, even on top of my phone, is because now it's weight, right? It's bearing down on my arm. I don't know, man. Dude, when I start thinking about like that, dude, like I'm not gonna sleep tonight, man. Like I won't.
Hey, hold on. Before we cut this, I want to show you something that's not gonna make you sleep as well. I hope y'all are ready for this. People that are listening aren't gonna understand this, but
what the fuck is that?
Okay, it's a person. They're pouring hydrogen peroxide in there because this lady said that she felt something move. Yeah. Okay, she felt something moving around in her ear. Watch this.
I've seen this. Yeah, it's nasty as fuck, dude.
Oh.
No. It's worse.
No, that was it. Spider came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Me no likey. Hey boys, I'm gonna get a cat this weekend, dude.
I thought you already had a cat.
No, we did, but he ran away and never came back. Bastard.
Yeah.
So we're gonna My wife saw a mouse in the house this morning, actually, and she's like, "Hey, we're gonna get a cat." I was like, "Nice,
solid." Don't tell the government.
They'll come take that one too, bastards.
Yep.
They took Nigel, and I'm pissed.
R.I.P. Nigel, dude. R.I.P.
We tell the girls that he's in heaven.
Just tell me he went to go hang out with his friends. He wanted to live with his real family.
I said an owl got him. So he went out like a freaking. He went out like a warrior.
Yeah.
The bats got him.
You sound like the government talking to the American people there.
I know.
Oops, did I say that?
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, let's pick this back up where we left off. If y'all are free this weekend, we can knock one out so we're not worrying about it.
I'm doing nothing this weekend.
Me neither. I got nothing going on. We're just chilling.
Actually, I'm gonna put some cams out, some trail cams out on Saturday morning early. But other than that, I got nothing else.
Cool. Yeah, like always, please hit the like button. Leave a comment if you don't like what we talked about. If you want us to talk about something different, to this day, we've really had nobody give us the opinion on, if we're on the right track or if we're not on the right track. But last video did really good. We appreciate everybody that hit the like button and the subscribe. We jumped up, I think, don't quote me, it was 100 plus subscribers off that one video. So appreciate y'all giving us y'all's time. And if you like this video and want us to do something different or have some ideas, let us know.
Yeah, dude, it's all feedback that's gonna drive this. It's like if we're in a lane and you guys like it, say that's where we need to be at, man, and we'll stay there. Right now, we're just kind of shooting from the hip, just going. We kind of didn't really establish a direction or anything, but
we're gonna be doing some limited merch, hats, maybe shirts, maybe. We just got to come up with a game plan, but yeah, stand by. We'll have shirts at least, if not hats.
If you've made it this far in this episode, which if you have, I'd be very surprised. If you have, and you want to see a hat drop, leave a comment, man, and we'll probably just comp you one.
Yeah, no issues there.
Especially if you've made it this far in this episode.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to check out the Instagram and the Spotify. If you are listening on Spotify, make sure you go to the YouTube. Just hit the like. It does a massive thing for us. So thanks for y'all's time. We'll catch you next week for episode 12.
Later.